This is Alem Mumuni, one of Africa's leading paracyclists. The 31-year-old Ghanaian suffers from the debilitating effects of poliomyelitis, a highly infectious disease which has ravaged West Africa over the years. Alem developed polio at the age of 2. As a result, he lost the use of his right leg.
Poliomyelitis rendered me unable to walk at age 2 after I'd walked barely a year and then crawled for the next 8 years before I started using one wooden stick. Just like any other child, I did not see myself to be a disabled. So I got involved myself in any activity that my other children or counterparts were doing.
Polio in Ghana is no longer considered to be endemic by the World Health Organization. Suggestions are that the disease may soon be eliminated from the region altogether. Yet despite this recent medical progress, Alem can vividly recall the hurtful social attitudes which were displayed to polio sufferers when he was growing up.
Yeah, it was hard that children and then some elders could call you a cripple. A cripple is someone who is either have a physical disability in one way or the other. And because of that, I took a pain to prove to them that I am physically challenged, but I could do whatever the so-called able children could also do.
Although he now lives and trains in Accra, Alem grew up on a farm in Garu-Tempane, one of the poorest regions in Ghana. In order to travel to school quicker, he learned to ride a bicycle, and his passion for the sport grew from there. However, before cycling, it was football that was Alem's sport of choice. He was a key member of Ghana's amputee soccer team, which won the inaugural Africa Cup of Nations in 2007.
This is my arrival at the airport. When we won the trophy in Sierra Leone, African Cup of Nations 2007. We arrived at the airport and then the Supporters Union of Ghana came to welcome us, and we really cherish it because we realized we are also part of society at that moment, and that was much appreciated.
In 2009, Alem won the C2 African Paracycling Championship. The triumph ensured his qualification for that year's World Championships, where he finished 7th. Alem is accompanied on his 500 kilometers a week training rides by his coach, Nathaniel Soa.
The federation gave me 3 people, disabled people, to be trained, so I used to go training with them. But during the training, I found out that he's a serious guy and he don't joke with the training, so as a serious coach, I also deposit some interest in him. So I've been going to training with him as his personal coach.
In 2011, Alem joined the Right to Dream Academy in Accra. It's a charity which is committed to offering opportunities to talented and underprivileged individuals. He joined their Paralympic program with the aim of making it to the 2012 Games in London. Supported by the Academy, Alem became the first Ghanaian paracyclist to qualify for the Paralympics. But sadly, his performance in London was severely affected by a bout of chickenpox.
Competing in the London 2012 Olympic Games with chickenpox was hard, was difficult, and then painful. After training for ages, pre-training over 3 months in London, and the day that I would have shown my talent to the world, chickenpox deprived me from doing that. Was so bad.
Keen to put those bad memories behind him, Alem is now focused on qualifying for the 2016 Paralympics in Rio de Janeiro. As part of his preparation, he undergoes strength and conditioning training at a gym in Accra run by his primary sponsor, Pippa Pepera.
when I see Alem, he rather inspires me. He motivates me, and he helps me to remember that nothing, absolutely nothing, is to be taken for granted. He has a fantastic attitude. He's an extremely good athlete. He's gifted. He has a talent. It's his attitude and his personality that I think shines the most. That was the major attraction for me to him. And in some ways that can work, you know, in not a positive way, because he tends to be too trusting of other people around him who don't have the same open, you know, honest intentions.
Alem will have to participate in a series of qualifying events in order to make it to his second successive Paralympics. He's confident that he will qualify for the Games and is determined not to just make up the numbers in Rio. It's Alem's aim to finish on the medal podium.
Being an African paracyclist in C2 category, to win a gold medal for Ghana and Africa at large will be the greatest honor.
Not content with solely being a world-class athlete, Alem wants to inspire social change in his homeland too. Last year, he became a spokesman for the End Polio campaign, and he's also created the Alem Foundation, an organization which seeks to provide opportunities for underprivileged children in Ghana.
Even if I don't benefit something from what I'm doing today, tomorrow others will benefit. And it takes one person to make a change in society, not 1,000 people.
With the support of his wife, Nafisa, and their young daughter, Aisha, Alem hopes to be that catalyst for change. In a country where disabled people are often seen as unproductive and an economic burden, he's happy to take up their cause.
I do not see myself that I'm doing something extraordinary, but I just take my little light and shine it in darkness. So I want people to understand that persons with disabilities are not social parasites.
We wish Alem Mumuni well in his quest for success, both in and out of the sporting arena. Subscribe now to our YouTube channel for the very best of Trans World Sports.